Hey everybody, this is Mr. Rocco. I just wanted to share with you a overview of the annotated bibliography, what it is, and what I am expecting for your annotated bibliography for your pitch project. So I have opened the activity for the annotated bibliography that was posted last week. You're going to be continuing to create an annotated bibliography that will be due by the end of this week. Hopefully you have your driving question complete, and that will help you guide your maybe what resources you're looking for this activity, for this graded assignment rather. Okay, so what is an annotated bibliography? It is a bibliography that is placed in alphabetical order using MLA format, and essentially it is doing three things. It is summarizing a text in your own words and exploring what topics were covered in whatever you read. And that being said, just backtracking, make sure that these resources that you are placing in your annotated bibliography are resources that do have academic credibility, and you are using the databases that are either found at your school or through our resource page, where you can access multiple databases to find articles to support your pitch. So annotated bibliography, yes, it's summarizing the resource that you found, okay? It's also assessing whether this is a good resource or not. Perhaps all the annotated, or all the, some rather, of the sources that you're using are not the best ones, or maybe the one that you found for your annotated bibliography wasn't what you thought it was. You can still share sources that you didn't think were good that you might not use in the pitch. This is the purpose of the annotated bibliography, is to not only phase out the resources that you found that were bad, but also filter the ones that you thought are going to best serve the pitch project. Okay, so you are summarizing, you're assessing, and you're also reflecting. Okay, and this doesn't mean how you felt while you were reading the resource. It's rather a reflection on what is the bigger, how does this article fit in the bigger picture of your pitch? Okay, so once you've summarized and assessed your source, how does it fit into the bigger puzzle? Okay, below in this activity, you can see an example of an MLA annotation. Notice that we have MLA format here. We have the last and first name of the author, the title of the book or the article, and then the publisher and the date. Okay, and then if you're finding this stuff online, you might have to include some other components to your citation. This annotated bibliography example is divided into three paragraphs, one of them that is summarizing, another that is assessing, and the final, which is reflecting on how it fits into the bigger picture. I've highlighted some of the words that I thought were effective that show summary, assessment, or reflection. For example, in the first paragraph, it claims that the book provides honest advice, and it's about the realities of being a writer, and it takes a humorous approach. So not only are you talking about what the book is saying, but maybe you're talking about the tone of the book and how it's being communicated. In the second paragraph, we have some assessment, whether it's a good article or not, or a good book or not. So in this example, it talks about how this is a good book because it explores the anxieties of writing, which people might connect to. So in your assessment, you can also include the possible audience that this book is reaching, and whether they're doing a good job or not of reaching them. So this paragraph also says that it is offering the reader a reality check regarding writing, so we can tell that this is possibly a good book because it is more grounded than possibly other writing tools. And then we have some words like indispensable, which really communicates that this is a book that needs to be used, or it can't get, that you shouldn't get rid of it. So check out those highlights to kind of really see what we're looking for in an assessment. And for reflection, this is where you're looking at the bigger picture. This example isn't for a pitch, but this provides a good example of what we could use this resource for. And so in this final paragraph, it talks about how this resource could be used in a writing class, and that it could be used to generate discussion with students, or it could be used for writing exercises. Okay, so that is a pretty good example of an annotated bibliography. Keep in mind that our 4 academic resources that you're finding, plus your nonfiction text, have to be included in your annotated bibliography, and you should be providing some form of summary, evaluation, and reflection for each source. Okay, so that is just a quick rundown as to the expectations of annotated bibliography and what we are expecting to see at the end of the week. So if you have any questions, as always, please reach out to me as we go along this week. Have a great one.